Allow me first to bid you all a very warm welcome to the 2015 Fung Healthcare Leadership Summit. We're here to talk about leadership and innovation in healthcare, and it's all about reimagining healthcare.
I'm pleased to announce the establishment of the Fung Clinical Fellowship at the NUS Yong Lu Lin School of Medicine. A permanent endowment of 3 million Singapore dollars will be established. The purpose of this program is to support Singapore's efforts to address unmet clinical needs in the ASEAN countries by training local doctors and developing clinical skills and capabilities.
We are very curious about dengue in this part of the world, and it's very interesting that every 4 years there's a serotype shift, and our data shows that the serotype shift starts in Singapore and it moves up and it comes down, and we can actually track it moving state by state in Malaysia from south right to the north, and it happens. And this is because people travel.
When it comes to the future, there are three kinds of people. Those who make it happen, those who let it happen, and those who wonder what happened. The healthcare sector particularly is that we have far fewer of those who wondered what happened and far more people who make it happen. Our health systems have served us well, but they are not really structured for the most critical health challenges of the future. By 2030, which is just 15 years from now, you have 24 times the loading on hospitals just based on aging.
But my point about research is it's disruptive to what you do today, and we have to find that balance. Practice today's medicine and live in today, or continue research and today's medicine will be outdated.
A position in which I can foresee every citizen has their own personal data cloud. It's regularly updated, it's focused on health, it's shared in an anonymized fashion across whole populations, but it's shared on an individual fashion, owned by the individual with their clinical team. This may be pure dreaming, but if you don't have a dream as to how we're going to radically transform our healthcare systems, then we are going to plunge our nations into debt.
Health is a standard of inspiration that makes possible the highest enjoyment of life, and that is, it's not just health, it's also happiness. It's possible to envision a future where happy monks meditate on compassion over our stem cells as nanobots repair our damaged bodies and our brain waves are tuned to bliss with the right dose of positive energy.
My work has been focusing recently on how to use supply chain management to help economic development in the developing economies. We have to educate doctors, we have to make sure that the doctors have a heart, have a good professional techniques, and also this morning Professor Tan talked about the need for change agent. But we also need to make sure that there are other agents in the health system, in this case the health workers, the nurses, and they need supply chain to support them. They need a way to re-engineer the three flows in order for them to be effective.
When it comes to disruptive innovations, a unique dynamic plays out. And that is actually, it's almost always a new entrant to the industry that succeeds in this type of innovation. If the challenge on the table is who is going to build a product or service that is going to appeal to a new set of customers because of increasing affordability or convenient access, I would almost always bet on a new entrant to an industry.
Before the financial crisis, 83% of global consumption was in the OECD countries. By the middle of the century, maybe even before then, some forecasts as early as the 2030s, over half of the consumption will then go to the non-OECD countries.